We've already dealt with motion tweens, and that's when you have an object on one frame and then you move it to another frame and then have flash automatically in between the interpolation. A shape tween works in a similar fashion, except for you're able to change the shape of any object you draw with the shape tools here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a square. I'll give it a color here. Let's give it a green color. And for now, I won't put a stroke. I'm just going to draw a square like this on frame 1. On frame 15, I'll press F6 on the keyboard, and we'll add another keyframe. So when we scrub the playhead here, we have no change. On frame 15, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deselect the shape and reshape it. And now, when I go back to frame 1, you'll see that it's a square. And then when we scrub the playhead and get to frame 15, it's this crazy shape here. So let's go ahead now and click on the layer name. And we'll select from the tween dialog here, we'll select shape. Now, when you created a motion tween, the line and the shading were blue. Now we have a green tint here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go back to frame 1 and I'm going to scrub the playhead. And as you see, the shape slowly changes from one to the other. And that's in a shape tween. You can do this as many times as you want. You just add some more keyframes here. And now in frame 25, I'll deselect the shape and I'll change it again. So when we scrub the playhead, we see that we can get a really cool animation just by changing a little bit of the shape of the object from one frame to the next. And the cool thing about this is you can still add frames in between this. So I can go to frame 8, for example, press F6, and once again deselect the shape and change the way the object looks. I can even change the color of the object. So I'll change the color, and as you see here, we get a color change as well. Very cool tool.